Hello guys, good day. I'm back again for another tutorial. This is HBT tutorial for your basic setup, installation, configuration for some open source application. Okay guys, so for today's video, I'm gonna teach you or we gonna install the BC Dial BCBox 12.02. But today we will configure as the PJZip. So we will use the dialer for now, mostly on the PJZip application already. So because of the latest asterisk version, the ChanZip, the traditional ChanZip is already defrated, so it will no longer added on the latest asterisk version. So for today, we gonna update our video, so all our tutorial right now, for now the BCVox 12.02, we will configure the WebRTC and the PJZip application for it. So that so how why PJZip is a good also for digital, especially on the remote agents. It's lessen the one-way audio calls mostly. Okay. So based on the BC dial documentation, so we will follow this documentation later. So for now, we need to install our BC Box 12 on our server. Okay. So this is my Contabo account, and also Contabo have a promo offer for today, so you can check the link on the description and you can select which BPS server you want to get it. Okay, so you can choose over here for your BPS. You can use BPS from, like, if you have some few agents, you can able to use, or you can go to the dedicated server or the server deals. So you can also have a lot of server deals over here, like the 6 core Intel server. So it's only $55, okay, per month. So you already have one megabit per seconds for the bandwidth, and one 80 gig for the OS, and you can able to use the 2 terabyte on your storage. Okay, so I think it's a very good deals from here. And 10 core Intel Xeon server. Okay, so he has $74 only per month, and 256 gig. So really amazing. So you can get a dedicated server here if you want. But only here, the data center was in mostly their main data center in EU. Okay. If you check Singapore, you can do the Ryzen 7. In the Sydney, the same. Like Japan, it the same, the Ryzen 9. For US New York, yeah, it's also a Ryzen home server. But as you can see, check the specs is it's a little bit good, very good. This is specs, okay. Tokyo, yeah, Ryzen 9 server is 32 gig RAM, 12 CPU, okay. Okay, so I'm gonna start the installation. So you need from here, if you have on your new Contabo server, just click your VM, go to the image. Okay, so from here we have our BCBox 12. You can click this one, install to this instance. Okay. Custom. This is our image. Okay. And then image required. Okay, then install. Then install, but we need to access our VNC. Okay, set the password. Okay, create the password, and then okay, you need to copy this one. Okay, and Look for your BNC viewer. So this is our BNC viewer, and paste the IP here. Click connect. Yeah, then continue. Remember the password. Then okay. So you will see this one. Okay. So after when the server is restarted, okay, it's not yet connected. Just wait. Mhm. While we waiting because the server is restarted automatically. Okay. So if you see this one, you need to go always click the up and down arrow so that it will, yeah, it's restarted again. Yeah, okay. So this one. So you need to enter on here. Okay. So you need to wait until the installation will finish. So for the BPS, so you can able to mount ISO. So for the dedicated server, actually you can able to request with them to add ISO for the dedicated, yeah, dedicated servers. Mhm. Or if you want cloud PDS, virtual dedicated server. So it means if they said three physical cores, it means you have the dedicated CPU from the configuration. Okay. So before you get this one, so you just get this one or go to the server deals and get the 6 core Intel server only $55 or the 10 core Intel Xeon server $74 only. Okay. Okay, let's check our installation. So you after that initial installation, you will see this one. It means you agree to destroy your data or the disk or the data on the disk. So yes, enter. Just press enter. Okay, so while we're waiting, we can check the PJZip documentation. So we can, this is the full PJZip support was added in Beta Dial SBN version 3511 and above. So this will go over to enable support PJZip within asterisk 18. Okay, BGBox 12 system. You can use the PJZip on asterisk 16 also. I haven't tried it already on my Scratch installation. It will have been work fine. So okay, so we will follow this dial plan, especially on Scratch installation. You can follow this. But on the BC Box 12, you just they have some already one config file. Just click on that and then it will automatically set up all the configuration. Actually, it's added on asterisk version 13.2 PGB, so it is more simplified. Also, I think it's already here. So you can also check the link over here. Yeah, yeah. So this is the PGZip wizard. Okay. So this is that meaning they already add on the can PJZip configuration. Okay. Okay, let's see our installation. Okay. So after here, so you need to log in the default login root, default password, BC dial. Okay, so start, pressing start. So system language local English. Keyboard layout. Yeah, US agreement license agree, yes. So your time zone, check your time zone always. I will use the American New York time zone. Okay. And then set your password. So don't forget this one. Okay. Okay. Restarting the network. Okay. Okay. So from here, do you want to install updates? Yes, we will install the updates. Then enter. So installing updates from BCBox 12.02 is a little bit take time. Like maybe 10 to 20 minutes. It depends on your server, okay? So mostly it takes that long. Yeah. So from here it will update the OS and the BC dial also on using the latest SBN. Okay, what will the percentage? Yeah, so we need to wait on this until it finish. So as you can see, the update is 600, 257 over 605. So they will update all the respiratories application, the BC dial and pearls, and other needed be for gift. Yeah, okay. Okay, so almost done. Okay, 597 downloading. Okay, 600, 605, and now checking the conflict, and then we will continue. So system will installing now. Okay, guys. So while we're waiting, so you can watch your movie. Okay, so almost done. Almost done, guys. So 550, 560. Okay, so after here, you can do also reboot after the updates. Okay, rebooting the server. Okay, so as you can see, it's already booted on our this. Okay, so you don't need to unmount the disk on the Contabo portal. Okay, so again, password login and the password you have created. Oops, right? Okay. So after you successfully log in, we can now start the installation. Okay. So to install for the single server, you just do the BC Box Express. So this one is a single server. So BC Box Express. Enter. And then your local IP address. So it means your local IP address. This means your server IP address. So this is will be our server IP address. Oh, I can paste here. So our IP, I can paste the IP over there. And go back here. So my IP is 84.46.255.138. Enter. Okay. Do you want to continue? Yes, only. Y and then enter. So now Dial has been configured. Okay. So the latest SBN right now is 39.50. Okay, so once again, after the installation of PC, so reboot again. Okay, so after the successful installation, I will go to use, I will close my VNC and I will continue to use my PuTTY access or the SSH. So we need to wait. Okay. Okay, we are now here. Then yes. Okay, so first thing we do here, we need to configure our FQDN or the domain. So our IP, this one, and the FQDN we created before. So you need to go to your cloud. I'm using Cloudflare, so go to the DNS. So I have used this IP before. Okay, check. Yeah, so this is our domain. So okay, so this is our FQDN. I'm gonna configure here. So you can get to here nano slash apache vhost. I think 0 default.com. You can replace the local with your domain. Okay, and then nano, you can use the nano slash SOS name. So you can replace local host, or you can put your domain in your server IP. Okay. And then on the host name, replace this one. Put your, oops, so that's the, okay, copy, paste, okay. And then after that, you can now start the generate the SSL, BC ba, or double check the firewall first, firewall CMD, list all. So it means, so this is the issue on the firewall, okay? It's not work. Firewall D for service firewall D is status. We can do stop. Let's see if we'll stop. So as you can see, it's not stopping. So we will fix the firewall. So you need to do Zypher remove BC box or fire. Just remove the firewall D. Okay, completely removing the firewall D. So it will take some few minutes from here before, and then we can continue the installation. So we need to fix the firewall first. Okay, so after successfully remove the firewall D, so you need to do Zypher install again firewall D. Okay, so from here it will install also the same thing, the BC box firewall. So you can check over here. Okay, so choose the above solution. Uh, okay, problem one, solution two. Okay, then yes. As you can see what all the packages been installed. So and then we can do BZBox firewall or Zypher install BZBox firewall. Okay, then yes. And then check firewall CMD list all is not running. So service firewall D is start. So you can list all. So as you can see, all the SSH and other stuff has been added there. So we don't need to change. So just leave it for deport for now. So enable the firewall on the startup. Okay, it's enabled. Okay, so after that, after the firewall already works, so we are now ready to generate our BC Box SSL. Okay, so your email so that you receive a notification, and then your domain or the subdomain. So, Miss, I using subdomain HBBC12. Okay, and then yes, generate the certificate. You need to wait. Okay. Okay, do you want enable new SSL? Yes. Do you want redirect the traffic? Yes. Okay, yes for the auto renewal. Okay, as you can see, uh, it's been installed. Okay, so let's try to browse our server. Okay, so you can see is we are already on HTTP connection. Okay, and then administrator login. Default login details 6666, and the default password is 1 2 3 and 4. Then you will redirect on here, so you can do the initial setup, initial password configuration. Okay. Okay, from your server local time and default voicemail time zone. Okay, log out. I forgot my password. Log out. Click here to login again. Okay, submit. I can update the password. Okay, so you can see you don't have permission, so we need to update the user first. Okay, just scroll it down and you will see the admin interface option. Okay, so after that you can configure all the permission to one, because this is your main admin. Okay, so configure all to one. Okay, then submit, and then you can now able to manage to browse all the following. Okay. Okay. Okay, so after we successfully gathered and update the SSL, going back to here on our from here uh we can enable the PGZip. So if you type BZBox, okay, if you type BZBox, you will see here you have an option. Okay, BC dash PJZip. Just click on this. Okay, so it means please restart the asterisk to apply the changes. So they said here, PGH primary, Chansip secondary, configuration complete. So we need to restart. So you can copy and this, paste on here, enter. It when is restarted. Okay. So if you check the configuration, so the our zip port right now is still 5060. Okay, then WebSocket is no. Okay, so it means the Chanzip WebSocket is not enabled. So if we check the PJZip, as you can see here, yeah, our socket 50. So we will use this one. So the port is 5060 already. Okay. So from here, you need to update also your IP address. So nano slash s asterisk PJZip. Okay, from here, your external and signaling IP address. Okay, so this will be your IP. Okay, then save, control and O, and then we need to update here also. The PJZ port should be 5061. Okay, and then on the asterisk module, okay, from here, So we need to disable the let me check. No load. So from here you need to type no load. Okay. Chan underscore zip dot so. Okay. So this one, the chan zip, it will no longer running on our asterisk. Okay. And then we'll do a reboot. Okay. Still waiting to come in back the server so we can able to check that on the BNC. Mm. So the server is waiting to start. Okay. Okay, we can now reconnect our server here. Okay, so as you can see, so if you check the screen, no screen running here, two screen, four screen, and then we go here. We need to configure our server. I'm gonna copy my domain. Go to the admin, system settings. Okay, so we need to change this one to domain. Okay, and then update our VG phone, and then AGC slash. Yeah, we will use our VG phone code. So the VG phone slash then VG phone.php. Okay, submit. So we need to install this one. Copy. Go back here. CD slash srv www.htdoc www.htdocs agc and then git clone. Okay. To verify our web phone, so we need to verify if our web phone is okay, it's working, and then go back. Okay, so gonna check this screen. We have 11 screen goods. So go to the CLI. So pgzip show parts so nothing. So if you zip show, so if you try to zip show peers, so there is no available chance zip anymore. in our system. Okay, so now we will configure our phones. So first, you need to check, go to the system settings. Okay, the important things, allow zip stop. So PJ, you can set PJ zip only or PJ zip and chan zip. So we will leave the PJ zip and submit for the meantime, and we go to our phone. I'm gonna delete this one. Okay, and add a new phone. So we will use this default. Okay, okay, okay. So client protocol always change to PJZip. Okay, and then you can use the PJZip WebRTC. Okay, from here also the web phone uses web phone a little bit slowly. Okay, and after that verify the template. So this is our template. So you need to copy this certificate, go to the PGZip, double check our certificate. Yeah, it's not yet configured. So you can cut, replace there. Okay, so cut and replace this one. Okay, and then delete. So this is the updated SSL now on our PGZip template. Submit. Okay, we have one over there. And then ours. So as you can see, we have now one user there. So I'm gonna exit this one first. So you can check this one. File already exists. So we can double check this. So okay. Okay, let's try now. PJZip show. So we have already there. Example the channels or registration. Okay, not yet. What else? Transports. Okay, so we have here. Okay, to verify, cat slash asterisk pjzip underscore wizard wikidIAL. So this is our phone login. Okay, so it means it will be work. So now we have configured our dialer. So go to the campaign first. We need to create one campaign. Main campaign. Okay. Admin for now. Then the first calling. Okay, I can change this one to ratio for predictive. Look for the hopper. Okay, then submit. Okay, I will add the user. So let me check our phones. So I will copy this one as a user. Add user. Okay, add a new user. Okay, successfully. and then try the HB12 plugin. Plug in the phone. Okay. Let's inspect console. Console. As you can see, uh, check our web phone is there. Mic. Okay. Let's disconnect. And then we're gonna use incognito for the meantime. HB12. Facing error. Okay. Console to allow. So it means is working fine. So it's using PJ Zip application. Okay. So from here the okay. So we will fix those in the minute. But right now it's working fine. As you can see, we can able to answer PJ Zip. Okay. Okay. I like it. Submit. Okay. So it means our PJ Zip configuration on our Zip phone are working fine. Okay. So we don't have carrier yet. So we will continue our video. Hope you are enjoy on our video on how to configure your BG Dial 12 using the PJZip application. So we already terminated the ChanZip. So all the setup will be used as PJZip. Okay. Thank you guys and have a nice day. This is HBT tutorial for your basic tutorials. And again, thank you for watching my videos and hope you are enjoy and have a nice day. Bye bye.